Buenos dias, la dosis diaria. Just kidding, that's something that my mom watches. But yeah, good morning everybody. Today I wanted to make today's video about how to get unstuck when you're in a rut in life, just because it's something that I have a lot of experience with. Not the getting out of it, but the getting into it. But I won't teach you how to get into it. I'm sure you have your own expert ways to get stuck and get in a rut and do nothing with your life, because we all do. Well, at least I do. I have a lot of different ways, but that's gonna be another video. This one is how to get out of it. So it's something that I'm learning pretty late in life. It's like you kind of like, all of these things are so simple that it's like you would think that I would know better at my big age, but it's just something I keep finding myself in, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, like, let's go back to the basics, let's figure this out, get out of it, you know. So also I'm recording the videos in the morning now on my way to work, because at night I'm getting out like around 5:30 because it's not the training week anymore. So I'm getting out around 5:30 and the sun is already kind of setting at that time until it kind of like gets a little bit later into the spring, and the lighting is really bad, so I have to do these in the morning. So yeah, so going back to basics, like all the little things I've been saying in these videos, it's like, it's so simple, but it's so hard to, not hard, but it's just difficult to follow through on sometimes, you know. So how to get unstuck. Number one, do something, anything. Once you find yourself, you're in a place that you're like, I feel stuck, I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. Just do anything, okay? Just start doing anything. Like, you see yourself, you're like, why do I have 12 hours screen time again? Get up, go for a walk, brush your teeth, make your bed, anything. Just do anything with your time other than what you feel like you're stuck currently doing. And then number two, back to number one, don't wait until you feel like doing it, just do it, like Nike. Number two, keep doing it, build some momentum, keep doing that like consistently, and anything, just keep doing it, keep showing up for yourself. Number three, now you're kind of like in a better mindset, a better headspace, because you've got like both the chemical like endorphins and like dopamine and stuff that helps you to chemically feel better in your brain, because it's been activated by like the work that you're doing, the effort you're putting out, etc. And then also intrinsically you just feel better about yourself, because you know you've been working towards something, anything, and all of these combine like put you in a better headspace. And number four, once you get to that better headspace, this is when you can sit down and you can be like, okay, so what do I like about what I've been doing? What do I not like? What do I want to keep doing? What do I not want to keep doing? What direction do I kind of want to move my life in? Now is when you can sit down and make these decisions, because you're going to feel a lot better than how you initially felt in the beginning when you were in the rut and you kind of like you just didn't know like what direction to take. Now you kind of like have some direction, you've been working towards something, you can decide like, I don't want to do this anymore, or I want to keep doing this, and then you can kind of decide where you want to go from there. Number five, go in the direction of whatever it is that you decided you wanted to do, and just keep working towards it. See how it makes you feel. You're not always gonna feel great, you know, but it's important to keep working towards it regardless, because how you feel, it's like, it's totally within your control. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to it. So some days you're gonna wake up and you'll be like, I feel bad, like it's gonna be a bad day. No, you wake up and you say, oh my god, today is so beautiful, like I love today, I'm having a wonderful day. You got shot, I don't care, okay? You're having a great day, because guess what, you're alive, you're on earth, and every second that you have air in your lungs, every second that you're breathing, it's a chance to start over again and to work towards something that actually matters to you. So this is the perfect time to figure out what matters to you and work towards that. And then once you're doing that, all the little bullshit in life, it's not gonna matter, because it's not gonna affect you, because you know intrinsically, like, I know what I'm working towards, I know what I'm heading towards, and none of this is gonna distract me. And it's like, that's why sometimes we want something to distract you're scared to go after what you actually want. You're scared to look inwards. Not scared, but maybe just avoiding it for some reason. I don't know you. I don't know your reason for avoiding it, but just figure it out. But you're avoiding what you actually want to work towards, and you're scared to look inward, so you're finding and filling your life with distractions, so you can avoid doing that. I'm speaking from experience, guys, okay? Like, I'm not judging. But yeah, so once you know like what you want and you start taking steps towards it, nobody, like nothing else is going to matter, trust me. Just keep going towards what you want once you figure it out, and tune out any other little thing. So every day will be a great day, because like anything that happens, like it's just part of life, you know. Shit happens. Like, you can't control it. What you can control is what you keep doing. And if you keep showing up for yourself, and if you keep going towards what it is that you want, it's going to like keep building that momentum, and other little things are not going to affect you. And then last and final step to get out of a rut, remember what it is that got you into the rut, and don't do that again, okay? Like I said, there's a lot of things that get me into ruts, and that's gonna be another video, like how to get into the rut. Just kidding. But just don't do that one specific thing again. You already know where it leads, and then kind of common sense, you know what you shouldn't be doing. But yeah, once you put the momentum and you start actually working towards it, there's going to be days that you don't want to do it, and it's like maybe one day, maybe 2 days, but on that third day you better hop back on the wagon. And I'm not talking about drinking or anything, I'm talking about like hop back on that wagon towards what it is that you want. Because if you make it a habit to stay off of it and stay like, oh, I don't feel like it, that's when you're gonna get into the rut again. So yeah, you're not gonna feel like it every day. It's okay to take breaks here and there, but it's important to keep moving towards what it is that you actually want, because if you don't, then you're gonna wake up like a month later and you're like, oh my gosh, what happened? And it's cool. Sometimes you're going to fall off, and you're going to have those periods of time where you're just like back in the rut. But the important thing is that, and it's gonna happen, it's normal because we're human, but the important thing is that next time you fall off for a little bit less and a little bit less. So maybe the first time you're in the rut for like a year, second time you're only in it for like a month, third time 1 week, and you just keep going forward and forward. But yeah, today's video, basically that was it. That's all I wanted to talk about. And then I also wanted to bring up, like, isn't it weird how we could all be seeing reality in a completely